Hey guys, I'm back. And I brought this loser with me.
Hey, the fun has arrived.
Ugh. But Mr. Devin is here. We're going to be answering, I guess, some random questions. Is that how we're referring to this?
Did you bring questions?
Of course I did.
All right.
Well,
you
you
bring
didn't.
my questions?
We're answering the same questions.
Did you add them all together?
I did not. You didn't send me your questions, so.
What?
You didn't hand your homework in, you get a 0.
Where are my questions?
I don't know. They're probably on your phone, which is being used to record this podcast.
I have one over there.
Go.
Talk to the people.
Oh, man. He's a weirdo, guys. He's a freaking weirdo. You're making a mess. Can't bring him anywhere. Just trying to do a podcast, and here this guy is, not showing up prepared.
I am back. She does not pay me enough to guest star.
Not one thing.
Exactly.
Okay, so let's start this off with my mug. So this is my newest mug. This is the We Are Stronger Than We Feel mug. I feel like it's a good Monday mug, personally. And I told Mr. Devin he needs to bring a mug as well. So he brought one of his dusty mugs out from retirement.
I never drink from mugs. I always drink from my Ivana Ashbury water bottle.
Yeah,
there we go. Big name, big bottle.
Some things need a mug.
But for when I do, I have a Gryffindor mug, of course. Show this to all 9 cameras.
It's a little ridiculous, this setup in our kitchen right now. I posted a sneak of it on Instagram that you guys can see in our stories. It may already be gone by this point when you guys are seeing this, but I did, and it's just like ridiculous. So I think we should both answer whatever question we ask. So like we'll do one from my list and we both have to answer. And then we'll do one from your list and we both have to answer.
All right. It sounds like it's going to be fun.
It sounds like this is going to get weird because most things
this is going to get very weird.
Are you going first or am I?
I can go first.
Oh, goody.
All right. My first question is, do you wash hats?
Am I answering first or are you?
You have to answer my question first.
Okay, first of all, you wash nothing because you don't do any laundry. I do the laundry.
I do occasionally. I'll throw in like a pair of socks and then ask you how to do it step by step. And then you'll come over and you will do everything for me and I'll act like I did it.
Accurate. But yes, hats should be washed. They make special contraptions that you can wash hats in. If your filthy head is in a hat, and not just your head that's filthy, all heads get filthy. That's why you wash them with shampoo because they get dirty and nasty. You need to wash your hat. Mm-hmm. So yes, the answer is yes. Do I wash hats? Not really, because I don't really wear hats.
Exactly. I've never seen her wash a hat, especially with, what are those big hats that you have? Not sombreros. But
yeah, I wear a sombrero just like every Thursday, throw on a sombrero. I wanted to say yeehaw, but that was the wrong context.
That is country cowboy. Walker Texas Ranger over here. I need to ask Chuck Norris how he washes his hats.
Oh God. So, but why do you think you don't need to wash hats?
I'm the type of person who I will wear a hat for 6 months, and then once I can see it start to get gross, I will throw it out and buy a new hat. I will never wash a new hat. That is not a thing. I
need you to know that your hat got gross before 6 months. You just started to notice it.
Yeah, it started having like some salt stains. And
now that the people are grossed out, happy Monday.
Anyway.
I answered your question for you. Yeah, his new job, he bought himself a hat because he's super lame.
Yeah.
The lamest of the lame. My turn?
Yeah, what's your question?
This
better be good. If it's not.
Let's see. Ooh, here's a good one. What is the weirdest snack that you eat?
The weirdest snack? Define weird.
I don't know, something that you think other people might think is weird.
I like cosmic brownies. I like Reese's. Do I have any weird snacks?
I think you eat icing out of the container
sometimes. Yeah. The other day, I got the second COVID vaccine and I was feeling some side effects. I was like, I don't want to eat anything. Don't feed me. Actually, I have like some kind of weird pregnancy craving. So I was like, I just need funfetti vanilla icing. Don't put the funfetti sprinkles in there. I just need the icing, and we're just gonna throw the sprinkles out. I'm just gonna eat it with a spoon in my sick bed, and that was
I have-
heaven.
I have multiple commentary. One,
All right.
why are they pregnancy cravings? Do you have something you need to tell me?
Yes, I have an icing stomach. It's like a beer stomach, except I drink healthy.
What?
Well, just not beer wise, just
What?
like everything else. Acid.
Chalky milk?
Oh, shocking milk.
Chalky milk.
Shocking milk.
Second,
This
why
is not vodka in this cup.
or is it? I hate slurping.
Can you slurp vodka?
I
don't know.
literally hate you so much. Secondly, why, if it was, I want funfetti icing, but I'm not going to put the sprinkles in, why couldn't I just buy vanilla icing?
I feel like it tastes different, and if you get the funfetti one, like only one brand makes that kind of icing, so it has
That's
a different
not true.
taste.
Multiple
than-
brands make that
what,
icing.
What brand is that?
Pillsbury.
Pillsbury, like Pillsbury vanilla, definitely tastes different than Duncan Hines vanilla.
But Duncan Hines also makes a funfetti. So your logic is crumbling beneath you. That's your logic crumbling. Just in case.
Judge, remove that from the transcript.
What?
I don't know.
The judge wouldn't
how
do that.
How do crime shows work?
That's not judges. The judge tells the court reporter
The court
to
reporter,
remove that.
what's that thing? Is it the transcript?
No, I think you just butchered that, but we'll
Oh,
let you
wow.
slide.
The crowd knows what it is.
So your weirdest is going to be funfetti icing.
Yeah. What's your weird snack?
I really like pretzels, but not like rods or like the sticks, but like what's the pretzel shape? Like it's a soft pretzel, but it's not. It's like a hard pretzel that we get in the bag.
It's like knots or something.
They're not knots though, but they're.
It's like they tied them up. It's like
yeah,
regular.
whatever. Yeah. So those pretzels, I like to dip them in French onion dip.
That's not a weird snack. That's like Super Bowl snack.
Pretzels and French onion dip.
Yeah.
Really? I've never seen anyone do that but me. Usually you dip chips in French onion dip.
I don't spilling on yourself already.
Well,
You can get that out.
nope.
We're gonna edit that in post. Not really.
We're not. You're probably going to zoom in on it and post.
All right. So my next question. What's the longest you could swim before you drown?
Like long, like distance, or like doggy paddle in the same place? It's the Titanic.
It does not matter. Answer the question.
Well, those are two different things.
Well, not for me. Okay. So answer the question, and then I'll tell you my story.
I can't do distance. I will, at least not right now in my current chunky girl state. Like I would definitely fail the swim test at camp. But I do know how to swim, and like I can paddle, like doggy paddle. That's my doggy paddle sound. It's similar to your logic crumbling, but just a smidge different. You gotta have a keen ear to tell the difference.
All right. So Emily swims like machine gun fire. Gotcha.
But I can do that for quite a bit. I feel like Titanic wise, I would have made it. I feel like I would have just hung on to the end of the door and just paddled and
Would you
paddled.
let Jack drown?
Depends.
Never let go. Sorry, Jack. They're here. I gotta let go.
I mean, I just feel like she could have given him a little more time.
You could have crawled up on the door a little bit more.
both-
Had a little bit of torso on there.
Did he drown because he froze to death, or did he drown because he drowned?
He didn't drown. He just froze to death. And then she just was like, be free. And sent him to the sharks.
But I also feel like if there was that much of a difference in temperature between laying on top of the door that was still getting water on it and being in the water. I mean, I didn't have a thermometer, but I feel like those temperatures would be similar.
Well, there's a difference between standing on the sidewalk and standing in the snowbank.
Is that the same logic, though?
Yes.
I don't know. I feel like he could. They're both skinny little things. They could have both crawled up there and just made it work. She was being a smidge selfish, I think.
What was the question? The longest you could swim. All right.
It's
So,
your question.
I went to camp as well. I never passed the swim test. I always stayed in the shallow end and never made it to the deep end. And for that reason, my ability to swim spans the length of the shallow end of the pool. So I can swim from one side to the other, and then my brain's logic is to put my feet down once I reach the other side, and I'll be safe.
You panic even in the shallow end.
So
Panic.
one day, I'm at the lake with some friends, and they decide, you know what, we're gonna swim out to a dock, and They go out there and then they're doing front flips, and this person is babysitting an 11-year-old, and he goes out there and he's doing backflips in the water, and it's just real show off. I was like, you know what? I'm done building sandcastles. I think I can make it. So
You
I
can't
swam.
swim.
I swam like 50 feet out, and my brain kicked in, and I was like, all right, time for a break. And I went to put my feet down, and the bottom was not there. So I freaked out. I'm crying help. I'm sucking in water. The people are jumping off the dock to try and come and save me. They come over to me, and I'm like pushing them down, trying to like get on top of their shoulders, and they're drowning because of me. So they're like, you know what? Screw that. And they just left me, and it left me to like paddle to the shore by my lonesome. And it's terrifying.
How old
So
were you when this
I can
happened?
swim like 10 feet, and that's it.
How
And forget distance.
old were you when this happened?
Oh, 17.
You're a moron. 17-year-old boys are morons.
Yeah.
I have never in my life been like, what? Other people are doing it even though I know I can't do it, so I'm going to do it. That's never.
I will risk death. I will risk death.
You're a moron.
What's your next question?
You're still a moron. What unwritten rule would you make mandatory if you could?
Don't be a Karen. I don't know. Don't chew with your mouth open.
What's a don't be a Karen rule? Like, I need.
Stop complaining all the time.
You complain all the time.
No, I mean like about stupid stuff.
I need more words.
Like I watched a video yesterday on TikTok about this lady who called the police because McDonald's didn't want to make her a hamburger because they were closed. That's a Karen thing to do.
So
if you ever have to speak to the manager, you're a Karen.
But we have some great Karens in our group, so I feel like you need to define this line better.
I think these Karens understand the Karens that I'm talking about because they are namesake of Karen. But
so
this is hard.
If we were to make this into like better, we were to put this in better terminology here. I feel like you're trying to say, don't inconvenience other people with your complaining or your irrelevant complaints.
Yes.
All right, I'll take it. Unwritten rule that I would make mandatory. Oh, don't cough in elevators. That is the freaking worst. Also, we're in the same air. When I was like not back in college, like my first college, I've done a few trying to figure out what I wanted with my life. But I was at a community college, and every time it was flu season, Devin would still take the elevator and I would take the stairs because without fail, it would be like right before 8 a.m. class. So they were packed because everyone's rolling in at 7:58. We'd cram ourselves in these elevators, and then somebody would start coughing. Hold it in. I don't care if you pass out from not breathing. Hold it in. I don't want to breathe in your cough spit. I'm not interested.
Cough spit?
You cough and
you breathe in spit? I think it's for like a cough mist.
Yeah, I'll take cough mist. I'll take that. I'm not interested in any of it. I don't want the splatter. I don't want the breathing of the mist. I don't want your cough. Please keep it inside your own body. Hands and feet and coughs in your own vehicle.
Well, since we're talking about elevators, we have to talk about the story of New Hampshire. Oh my God.
If you would like to.
So a few years ago, me and Emily went on vacation with her family, and we went out to Portsmouth, New Hampshire. Beautiful place. At one point, we decided we were going to leave the hotel and we were going to walk across a bridge into Maine and eat lobsters at this fancy restaurant. I have never had lobster. I had like 14 lobsters. Okay. There was a bib. There are pictures. There's
you
everything.
Did not eat 14 lobsters.
It's probably like 3. There's not a lot of meat in those things. Anyway. So after we ate, we're all full. I've never had lobster. I've never known what seafood would do to me. So we had to walk all the way back, like the 2 miles across the bridge, back to the hotel room. And I started feeling it in my stomach. And I'm walking with their parents and with their grandmother. Like, I got to hold everything in.
My grandma was not there. I don't know what you're
Your grandfather. Okay.
My grandpa wasn't there either.
He was.
No, he wasn't.
Yes, he was.
He did not go on that trip.
It's my story, bro.
My grandma's dead. I don't know how she was her spirit with you.
All right. So anyway, we get back to the hotel room and I am about to burst. So me and Emily are like, we gotta get something from the room. So we go up, we get into the elevator, we're by ourselves, and I farted. I admit it. And it was awful. And she just turns to me like, how could you?
It was so gross.
It was
putrid.
oh my God.
It was horrible.
It was the worst thing ever. Do not fart in elevators. But anyway, the best part of the story is
it was so horrible that
we go up, door opens, we get in our room. Emily changes into like a bathing suit or something. And 15 minutes goes by. And then we go back out and we have to go meet our parents downstairs again. And the elevator door opens, and right away, I know something is terribly wrong. The door opens, and there's a small family in there. And it was like a husband, the wife, and their small child. And he's like crying into her skirt, and she's just like she looks like a Karen. Okay, I'll bring that back. So we walk in, and the smell hits me. It has doubled in intensity. It has bounced off the walls with nowhere to go. And it has just doubled in stench. It smells like Satan's butthole. And we can't be like, all right, we're going to take the next one. So we go in there and the door is shut and it's...
So literally I need you guys...
Hold on. So we get in there and the kid starts crying. And he puts his head into his mom's skirt. And he's like... Mommy, it smells.
So, and this isn't even like an exaggeration, like his 14 lobsters. We literally went upstairs, 15 minutes went by, came back out to the elevator, pushed the button, and it's bringing somebody else down. So it's gone down, gone up, probably multiple times, people in and out, doors closing. It still stinks. So this family's crying. We get in. We know exactly what the smell is. And we're just like, it was like church giggles times 1,000. We are hysterically like we're shaking, trying not to laugh. And as soon as the family gets out.
Hold on. The mom looks at us like we didn't do this. But she's like, I don't know who could have done such a thing. And we are dying on the inside.
I forgot about that. That was good.
So anyway, the door opens and we just like sort of speed walk out and then we run. We just burst into a sprint. We're dying laughing. The Karen is chasing after us and we run outside and tell everyone.
Woo! It was a very funny day, but if you don't enjoy fart humor, I apologize.
Do not fart in an elevator. But anyway, we ended up going out to dinner that day, and we came back, and that elevator was roped off for cleaning. So I had quite an accomplishment that day.
All right, you have time for one more question.
All right, one more question, but I have like 90.
We'll have to do another day of this.
Do you have any weird phobias?
Do yours first.
Mine? Because of like temporarily drowning, I have a weird fear of water, like deep water, but not like.
I don't think that's a weird phobia though.
Like I'll go over a bridge. I don't care. But my weird phobia is stairs. Like we've gone to like an Ed Sheeran concert at the MetLife Stadium, and we had the nosebleed seats. And once you get up there, the stairs just get thinner and thinner and steeper. And everyone is looking at me because I'm holding 2 cups of soda trying to climb up these stairs. And my phobia of stairs is so crippling that I'm up there crawling, using the cups of soda to like push my way up the stairs, doing bear claws because this is horrible. And everyone is making fun of me.
His knees were like baby spider legs, baby deer legs.
I was literally on the floor of a stadium.
Baby
it
horse
was so
legs.
Gross.
This was Devin's legs.
I stepped in gum with my elbows.
What? Do I have any weird phobias?
Do you?
I don't know.
Answer the question.
I don't know. What?
You're definitely afraid of all bugs.
I just don't really like them. I'm not necessarily afraid.
You ever wake up and have a spider crawling up your arm?
No, that's
because I have.
Ew.
Yeah.
I'm afraid of the lighter thing. I don't like that.
Oh
very
yeah,
much.
she's afraid of fire.
On all
We have
levels.
like a 3 foot long.
It's not 3 feet. You're so aggressive.
You just sounded like one of those Star Wars like TIE fighters when they're shooting. With your laugh, it was hilarious. Anyway.
You're welcome. It was hilarious.
You should have been there, bro. That was the knee slapper. Let me slap your knee.
Ow!
Anyway, yeah, we have one of those like extendo lighters that has like a safety switch, and you gotta like pull the trigger and the safety switch in order to light it. And she's over here.
Yeah, when I use it, you can hear it like hitting the candle because I'm shaking so hard because I don't like fire.
Yeah, we just bought a brand new candle, and she's like, "Why is this not lighting?" It's because you gotta have the fire on the wick. You're over there casting a spell, Wingardium Leviosa.
You're welcome.
What's your last question?
That's all I got. We're out of time.
That's it?
We're out of time.
We're at 20 minutes?
We're at 21 minutes, actually.
All right. So, Emily, where can they find you?
You're so annoying. Yeah, everywhere. Anywhere you can find a podcast, subscribe, like, send your friends, leave a review. Give me 5 stars. I appreciate 5 stars. You can also find us on YouTube. I would love some commentary. All the things, y'all. Find us there. We'll be back next Monday. I'll be back next Monday, 10 a.m. I want to say it was lovely to have you, but...
I mean, if you want more Devin, comment more Dev, please.
Don't write that.
Do it.
All right. We'll see you later, guys. Bye.
Bye.